can't believe you raised my life insurance policy to $2 million without asking me first. Why would you even bother? It's not like you love me. In fact, you already know I'm having an affair with Gregory, and I know the only thing that's keeping you in this marriage is the impenetrable prenuptial agreement I made you sign. And you know what else? I faked every orgasm.
See familiar?
I got you now, you son of a bitch. I got photos of you in full flagrante delicto with an Asian prostitute. Did you know she's only 15? I would say that's unbecoming of a U.S. Senator, but becoming doesn't seem to be a problem for you. You're gonna have to pay me an exorbitant amount of money to keep this quiet.
Ooh, wouldn't you like these people out of your life? Well, now you can. I'm Larry Gigli, owner of the Hits Keep Coming Hitman Services. We specialize in taking care of those unwanted in your lives with one simple method. We kill them to death. We can use a sniper rifle, or poison, or smothering, or blood force trauma, or...
We regret to interrupt this radio broadcast, but we've been informed that Larry Gigli of the Hits Keep Coming Hitman Services has been revealed to be a fraud perpetrated by the famed actor Ben Affleck. We go live to you, Barbara.
Thanks, Bert. I'm here live with Ben Affleck. Mr. Affleck, you have been accused of lying to the American people and perpetrating this lie for the entire decades of the 1990s and the 2000s. How do you address these accusations?
Well, I'm not really understanding what this lie is that I'm accused of making.
Well, I think it's quite clear to all, Mr. Affleck. You are a 9-time nominated and 2-time Razzie winner and starred in such films as Gigli, Daredevil, Jersey Girl, Reindeer Games, Phantoms, Paycheck, Pearl Harbor, Sum of All Fears, Surviving Christmas, and Armageddon.
Armageddon ruined my life!
You were nominated as the worst actor of the decade, but you are also the award-winning actor and director of films such as Argo and Gone Girl, and now you're starring as Batman for the foreseeable future. We were all led to believe that you were a terrible actor, but clearly that's not the case. I would say you pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time.
This is ridiculous. I can assure the American public that Batman vs. Superman will be a terrible movie, and I'll continue to disappoint you for many years to come. I apologize for Argo and Gone Girl, and it will never happen again. Thank you. Suck my balls and go Patriots!
Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. We got the Stinker Madness.
Well, welcome back to Stinker Madness. We're here again. It's another week, another movie, another bad movie, another good time. Something. Taglines aplenty. And for your own about us, I guess.
Another bad week, another good time for weeks of good badness.
Yeah, we'll run with that. It's better than that Budweiser commercial from the Super Bowl, at least. It's got some good news.
Oh?
Yeah, we're gonna start out this week with some follow-ups.
The good news, but wait a second, who am I?
Yeah.
Who are you and who's that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jackie and Sam are here, and I'm Justin.
Hey.
The usual crowd every week. Sam, Jackie, Justin. Got some comments here from users on various resources. Specifically, we'll go backwards in time, starting with Hell Squad. From @ForgottenFails on Twitter, says, "Ah, Hell Squad. The 1986 movie that thought it could wow us with boobs, but no plot, or characters, or humor, like it was 1950.
Or boobs.
Or boobs.
They didn't have very many of those.
No, they did not. They had a shitload of boom mics, though.
Mm-hmm. At least 2.
Yeah, I counted 4.
Well, there was actually 2 unique mics that I saw.
Yeah. That was a good time.
They showed up at various points, but 2 mics.
I enjoyed the Hell Squad quite a bit. About Deadly Prey from Blaster Disaster on Reddit, he says that it is his favorite bad movie of all time. More entertaining than The Room and Troll 2 combined.
Oh, really? Oh, combined is that's brave.
That's high praise.
It is high praise, but like I said on the show, I can't argue with anybody if they say it's their number one. I can't.
That's fine, but Troll 2 and The Room put together is just, I think, bold. Just bold.
That would be like a 4-hour-long bad movie.
No, but like the love of that. If you could multiply love, is what he's saying.
You can multiply love.
How do you multiply
You just
love?
need more hookers.
No, you do the Care Bear stare, Justin.
Oh, I guess. Well, it's both the same thing. You stare into their tummies either way, and weird things happen. If you're full of coke, maybe the Care
That's
Bears
how
are-
you actually. That's how you multiply love. Cocaine.
Okay.
Hey, you've been there.
Okay.
Like 2 hours later, it's like the division of love.
Well, our good friend Gordon Maples from the Misantropy blog, if you guys will remember from the Christmas episodes,
Yes.
says that he wound up finding a copy. This is still about Deadly Prey.
Oh,
Of the sequel by chance on DVD, and he says that it is fun stuff.
I bet.
So we'll probably have to do that at some point. Moving on to Beowulf. Some guy deleted their name after posting this.
I don't want to admit I saw Beowulf.
Yeah.
Either that or he's got some
It's-
sweet hate mail.
Or it's actually, what's his face that's in Beowulf? What is his name? Christopher Lambert. Lambert.
Yeah. Well, deleted says Rona Mitra is the ultimate highlight of this movie, and maybe Grendel's mom. To which I replied, any ideas what she is wearing? He said, considering what she turns into, I'd say some kind of demonic webbing. Which, I guess, what is demonic webbing?
What is that versus
Well, I guess she
anything?
turns into a spider thing, crab, bat.
Yeah.
So maybe it's her
She's a hell beast.
crab, bat, spider, demonic webbing.
Either that or it was an old Halloween costume. She's like, sweet, totally pulling this one back out.
We watched a movie recently called As Above, So Below. That is a shaky camera movie that was quite bad. I did not enjoy it, but they go into hell, essentially. And it seems like hell is a really boring place.
Not if you're on the event horizon.
Not if you're on the event horizon.
People are eating their arms. One guy's standing in the back, waving around because it's crazy.
Well, it sucks. Like, I mean, there's things to do if you're, like, if you go to hell and you are there to be tortured and all that sort of stuff. But if you're like a dark, spooky character, like, I'm a monster in hell, you basically just sit around a lot. Because it's not like they have the internet or cable TV or anything like that. Your job is just to make sure that some people from fucking Paris don't sneak down and invade hell. And so you just sit in a chair and stare at cave walls.
Who's
The
going
only
to
thing-
invade hell?
The people in As Above, So Below. And Beowulf.
See, and the only thing that I could think of is worst field trip ever.
To hell?
Your kids got their sack lunch, they get off the bus.
Dude, well, here's the deal.
Sally's hair goes up in flames because her mom put a whole shitload of hairspray in there.
I had something to say, and you just completely made me forget it. Because
Field
now
trip
I'm
to hell is a
fixated on
throw-off.
something else. Yeah, field trips to hell. So, do you think, as a parent, if you read the permission slip, so like 90% of the kids still get to go because parents don't read the permission slip?
No.
But the one who does is like, wait.
Wait,
Hold on.
where is this?
Where-
Is this hell,
hell?
Ohio?
Or,
No.
yeah.
It's hell,
Like, is
the place.
Is this a creative hamburger joint? Like, what is the deal here?
Yeah, they're like, oh, we're having Christian follow-up week.
Christian
Follow-up
follow-up week.
week?
The follow-up to Christianity is hell, apparently,
Yeah,
in grade
so-
school.
They don't take you on a field trip to heaven. It's too hard to get in.
Yeah, you can't get to heaven in a strapless gown because God's afraid it might fall down.
Or in a school bus, for that matter.
That's right. But hell, they'll take anybody. They're like, dude, $5 a head. They have to bring their own sack lunch, and you tell those little fuckers not to litter down here.
Which is why I figured they probably have cable.
The hell probably has cable.
Yeah.
Spotty cable that goes out at the best part of the movie.
Why would they even have it though? Because there's you've got responsibilities, and it's not supposed to be a fun place. But it shouldn't be boring.
Yeah.
It should be tortured. Shouldn't the demons and stuff get tortured as well?
I don't know. Like, if there's like a down the stream torture thing, like, you're getting tortured by Lenny. Lenny is in turn getting tortured by Craig.
The torture train.
Yeah.
The Midnight Meat Train.
Huh. I don't know.
Well, here's my thought. So, Grendel's mom
Okay.
has demonic webbing, and she's a spider crab bat Lady Gaga mixture. And hell appears to be boring. Maybe she just makes her own clothes out of her bat crab spider silk.
It looked like a crappy fishing net to me.
Yeah, made of snot.
I like it had onion peels or something. It was just stupid.
Alright, moving on.
I think the whole movie is like the director shows up and he sees what the costume designer's done and he's like, well, it's a good thing everything else is this shitty.
Indeed. Thematic costume design.
Well, you really outdid the fucking weapons prop master, didn't you? Because I thought he fucked it up. But man, kudos.
I was mad at the sandwich girl before that for only bringing tuna on rye.
The only thing that isn't fucked up about this is craft services. Yeah, they didn't bring any mayonnaise.
Looks like I'm not having any mayonnaise today. Moving on to the Smabfuzz. Got some negative comments on one of our picks here.
Yeah.
Yes.
From Numanoid.
Famous.
Numanoid says, I guess Noah is this year's movie by a great director that wasn't as amazing as expected, but still pretty good, but we'll pretend like it was horrible entry. There always seems to be one of those in these types of awards just to get people talking.
I don't know about that. I mean, I didn't really think that it's this year's everybody throw it under the bus, because were other people out there going Noah was horrible?
Small amount, but don't forget, not very many people saw it.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel it's terrible. I don't think that I'm bandwagoning. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I think if we were to bandwagon, we would be saying that Transformers was the shittiest movie.
When I just was indifferent towards it.
Just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, the Noah movie, I'm going to stand by myself here. I loved it. I thought that it was funny, even though it wasn't supposed to be.
No.
And, it had some really good comical relief for me that was like, oh my god, now he's like a super badass ninja guy.
Yeah. Oh, no.
He's fighting people off the boat.
Ray Winstone's on the boat.
Yeah, I don't...
Cape Fear.
I understand people's bias towards the great director makes a shitty movie thing, and Jackie and I did just watch The Wrestler again, and it was quite incredible. But no, Noah just sucks.
Oh,
it's just
Naked
a terrible
Drinking
movie.
saved that movie for me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like Aronofsky. What Requiem for a Dream? That movie stinks.
Yeah,
it is like getting stabbed in the damn eyes.
Also had no money, but...
Well, it doesn't matter. His movie previously was $25,000. Pi was $25,000 and I liked it.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Requiem for a Dream stinks.
Alright, well there's your comments. Thanks for doing that, and keep them coming, guys. We like to hear from them, even if they are not in agreement with us. Streaming do's and don'ts this week. We missed one last week, Sam.
Oh, we forgot one?
Yeah, it was
Left Behind?
No. Oh, it was Left Behind.
Left Behind the movie. The movie was left behind, but it wasn't left behind the movie.
Just exploded my mind.
Yeah.
Detective Bureau 2-3, go to hell, bastards!
Not as good as the title.
No! How can it be?
How can it be?
Go to hell, bastards, in the title of a film.
I am going to go ahead and say don't.
I think I'm going to give it a do.
Really?
If you like Asian movies.
I don't. I watch a lot of Japanese crime films. This one did not do it for me.
Yeah, it's really silly, though.
I say don't get anything with Sonny Chiba and do that instead.
Yeah, it's just so 50-50. I could go either way.
There's some fun stuff, but it's just not very good.
Because I'm 50-50 and you say don't, I'm going to say do just to make it 50-50. Sasquatch with Lance Hendrickson.
Do not.
Don't.
Do not at all.
That was so weird. The Sasquatch was like this oily...
Shaved monkey costume.
Yeah, it looked like something that had mange that somebody had poured salad dressing on.
It was not scary or frightening at all. The Sasquatch itself.
And the Sasquatch was going bald on top. He was like...
If I was walking through the woods and I saw that Sasquatch, I'd be like, is that really Sasquatch? Because he sucks.
And it looked like he got lit on fire because he's just missing hair everywhere and charred.
Yeah, and he's bald.
Yeah,
like he's
like,
got
he's got to skull it. Yeah.
He's got to skull it.
I found that it completely regurgitated most of Congo.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, no one was like, did you see Congo? And how it wasn't very good.
Yeah, and it's based on true events.
So,
the tagline is based on true events, period.
Yeah.
Involving Sasquatch, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sasquatch was an afterthought. Because it is. The guy comes out, I guarantee you this guy came out of the woods after being in the woods for a freaking week, lost, and was like, I saw a Sasquatch, and everybody else was like, we didn't see Sasquatch, what the hell are you talking about? Oh yeah, he was there, that's why I did all this shit, and why my daughter's dead was because of fucking Sasquatch. It's like the Loch Ness Monster and blaming him on everything, damn 350. It's the stupidest fucking movie of all time.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
I don't really think that it's even based on a guy walking out into the woods too long. You just put it on there, see if it does anything. True events.
Says, I guess so, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. The Deadly Bees.
Don't.
I liked the Deadly Bees.
Oh, wait, this is the one with the actress, right?
You do this every week. You're
Susanna-
like, don't or do, and then you, oh yeah, I don't even know which movie you're talking about.
Because my brain is slow.
The bikini model from England, Susanna Lay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'd do this movie.
I think I do it. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was slow, but it is the sort of frontrunner to the Bees movies, and I was enjoying that. Just sort of kind of blew my skirt up that this is the one that started the craze, and I like Susanna Lay. I also thought, I'm sorry, Jackie, I'll let you go in a second here. The Department of Investigation that is like periodically throughout the movie, and then they just show up at the end like, how'd that thing with the bees turn out? Thank you, police. Everyone is dead. You guys were doing a fucking crossword puzzle in the middle of the movie while people were getting attacked by bees, and you're like, chew down, I believe that's a reservoir. How do you think those bees are going? Oh, which bees? The bees I told you about last Thursday. Oh, yes, we'll have to look into that after we get into this crossword puzzle. Like, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a little fun. I'll give you that.
And I did like the stinging to death of the wife. You know, like, I thought the makeup was pretty good, where she got
The
stung to
makeup
death,
was terrible.
and her face looked like a bag of turnips that had been beaten to death.
That was funny.
That was so awesome. And he's just like, and the horse that did nothing.
Just, there was half a horse's ass.
The horse's
throughout
ass was
the entire movie.
Yeah, it was like,
Never saw the horse's head. It was just horse ass.
it was funny. I don't know. I was entertained and I liked it.
Very rippable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, alright. Yeah, you can talk me into doing it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was fun. Yeah,
And MST3K did it. So
they did?
we're not alone. Yep, that was the MST. It was the second tier. The 98 is when they did it, I think.
Gotcha.
So
It's getting pretty late.
late in the game,
yeah.
they were running out of other movies, but
There is, speaking of MST3K, shoutfactory.tv. If you go there on your computer, tablet, phone, or Roku box,
Woohoo!
they have 30 episodes of Mystery Science Theater for
Nice.
free.
Nice.
Yeah. All you have to do is watch one commercial. Like, it's like 30 seconds.
As an anti-smoking commercial, because those suck.
I'd watch 3,
Huh.
4, you know.
So I thought that was pretty cool. That's all I got, Jackie. What do you got for your rant this week?
All right, this week's rant, I've decided to put this to you, and I'll go first so that you guys can have a chance to think about this. But we did a podcast on the Beastmaster, right? And it was made in 1982.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, craptastically, a lot of our favorite movies are getting redone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking, I picked the 4 main characters out of this movie. Dar, who was Marc Singer.
Right.
Kiri, who was Tanya Roberts.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Maax, who was Rip Torn, the evil sorcerer guy.
Right.
And then Seth, who was John Amos.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was the black guy with the
Right.
stick.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you remade this movie today, who would you cast? And I have picked my actors and actresses.
All right,
You
let me
guys-
guess. Chris Evans.
No.
Hmm.
Chris Evans would not make a good Beastmaster, dude. Okay, so this one was a toss-up for me, for Dar, which is the Beastmaster, right?
I have a quick question. Do we cast it to make money, or do we put people in it who we think would just be rad?
Just be rad. That's
Okay.
what I did.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so I either said for Dar, Dwayne Johnson, The
Mhm.
Rock, right?
Mhm.
Or Scott Adkins, that ninja fighter guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you'd have to beef up a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little thin.
Yeah.
I'll see.
And,
So
and
for-
Dwayne is a little too big, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, those were my top 2 picks.
Yeah. Okay.
So for Kiri, the beautiful dame in the movie,
sure,
right?
Right.
Gabrielle Anwar,
You're kidding.
who's in Burn Notice. She's the main lady in Burn Notice.
Right.
Yeah.
But my number 1 pick for this one was Christina Hendricks, She's the
She's got
redhead
huge boobs.
Yeah, from
in
Mad Men.
Mad Men. And
got
I thought she would be
huge
perfect, right?
boobs.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's got big boobs, so there's going to be like fall out of the costume epic.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay. All right. Can't argue with that one.
All right, so for Maax, right, the evil sorcerer guy,
Okay.
I only came up with one name because I thought it would just be fucking rad. Nicolas Cage.
That's not bad.
He could freak the hell out. The bees!
Not the bees. Yeah, that's not bad. And what do you got for Seth?
For Seth, I've got Lawrence Fishburne,
Ooh.
or I'm probably going to say this wrong. DJ Mon Hasu from The Gladiator?
Oh, that new guy.
Yeah.
Jabon Zuzu.
Yeah, I know I'm saying it wrong. I think it's something French, but...
There's also Ottawa Gunlier from the Bears. Now, there's another Ottawa, he won an
Well, you
Oscar.
gotta lock the roles into the race, You could have a black Beastmaster and a white Seth.
Yeah,
Why
you
the hell
could.
not, right?
You could.
Well,
You could.
yeah, if
The
you're going to
Rock
cast
is
this,
sort
though...
of half Polynesian. He's half African.
Okay.
Right.
I got my my Dar.
Okay.
John Cena.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he would make a really good Beastmaster.
Yeah, we'll stick with the wrestler type guys.
And you don't even
It's
need
easy.
any help. You can just get rid of the rest of the cast. just him doing backbreakers over his knee for an
Right?
hour and a half.
He wouldn't even need a sword. He would just grab a metal chair and hit somebody
Yeah.
with it. It'd be fucking awesome.
I like also for Maax, Ray Liotta.
Oh,
now that's an interesting pick.
Well,
Yeah.
in the name of the King of Dungeon Siege Tale.
Yeah. There is
Hmm.
also, of course, Jason Statham for Seth.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be, there's your white guy. He would do a good job. Because Seth is kind of an unknown figure from parts of unknown, I guess. An unknown figure from parts unknown. And Jason Statham plays that guy in every movie. Because at no point in plot, in any movie Statham's in, is it, so how'd you get from over there to over here? He's just, I'm a farmer from Michigan that happens to have a British accent.
With a sweet staff skills.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Karate
always
magic.
has no backstory, the Jason Statham character. He's just a British guy that was born in the States and raised
Farmer.
in Michigan, yeah.
Apparently you just want to remake In the Name of the King of Dungeon Siege Tale.
I'm telling you, that's every Jason Statham movie is In the Name of a King. It's just
So who
Dungeon
would you
Siege
get for
style.
Kiri then?
I also, the Mad Men business, January
Christina
Jones.
Hendricks?
Oh,
January Jones.
Oh,
actually.
the blonde one.
There's also the gal that played Scarlet in the G.I. Joe movies.
Ah,
She's not a
yeah.
very good actress, but
No.
she's got some huge cans and would wear the lady warrior bikini thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
But not the Lady J gal who's in Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now.
Haley Atwell?
No, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who played Lady J in the most recent G.I. Joe movie.
Lady J. I didn't see. I never saw that
Oh,
one.
so the gal that just showed up in Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it doesn't matter.
Bobby Morse.
This is-
Mockingbird, the tall,
Yeah, exactly. Mockingbird.
the tall redhead lady.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good. Who's your Beastmaster?
Well, I'm not picking, you're just taking too long, so I was helping.
Okay, well, so you're not even going to give us a Beastmaster.
Your turn.
No, it's my turn? I would just recast the movie with its original cast. Fuck it, man.
Marc
if everybody's
Singer?
still alive,
Marc Singer
and if
still
Marc
alive.
Singer...
Yeah.
Now, here's what I would
Tanya
do.
Roberts. No, she is
She's
still alive. Her
still
husband
alive.
is not.
Yeah.
What about
So,
John Amos? Is he still alive?
I don't know if John Amos is still alive.
That's a question.
So if they're not still alive, I would just try to like slip one past the goalie if somebody was dead. Say if Marc Singer wasn't alive, I'd just sub in Dudikoff. See if anybody notices. And,
I don't think it's going to work. I think somebody will pick that one up.
like if
Dudikoff.
yeah, if Marc Singer is too busy teaching lessons of classic Western piano, I believe.
Sometimes. Occasional.
Occasionally. If he's too busy with that, he's Dudikoff. Just slip him in there. I don't think anybody would notice.
They both like to live the casual Californian lifestyle.
I do.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dudikoff. All right.
Yeah.
Sam, what do you got to tell us about Gigli?
Boring bullshit.
Gigli was made in 2003. Directed and written for the screen by Martin Brest, who we will, of course, remember from directing such smash hits as Beverly Hills Cop and Midnight Run.
Mm-hmm.
We sort of remember him from his remake of Death Takes a Holiday, which was retitled Meet Joe Black.
Yes, indeed.
I don't remember that he directed Scent of a Woman, because I don't like that movie.
Hooah!
None of those films were written by breasts. This one was.
Boobs wrote this movie.
See, I was waiting for Jackie to actually make a breast joke, but I, paused in the first breast. I even wrote a comma, because I was waiting for bottom.
I know, but I was like, okay, don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do
be
it.
immature.
By the
And then
third
you're
one-
like, breast wrote. I'm like, yeah, that's right. These boobies had pins.
Yep, I got it another
Dip
time.
their nipples in the whale and they start writing.
Just in case you couldn't wait to the third, I wrote it down a fourth time. Just in case.
All right.
However, reserve judgment of breasts' writing capabilities. As we will soon find out, it may not have been his fault.
Boobs gone wild?
Butt cheeks gone wild.
This film was, if we remember, the second dessert of the Beniffer meal.
Mm-hmm.
That mud pie that no one had room for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jennifer Lopez was paid $12 million for her role, while Ben Affleck was paid $12.5 million for his.
One upper.
Both of their salaries combined are more than 3 times the film's overall worldwide gross of $7,200,000.
Owie.
Ouch.
Holy crap, I didn't know it made that little money.
This received such bad reviews that it was dropped by every UK cinema after only 1 week.
Holy crap.
By its third release, by its third weekend of release in the US, only 73 theaters were showing it, down from 2,215. Halle Berry was originally going to act opposite Ben Affleck, but ended up dropping out.
Mm-hmm.
She would instead go on to do films like Gothica and Catwoman,
Yes,
which I hear are better than this movie.
Yeah, I have not seen this movie either. I've got high hopes for...
I've seen both Gothica and part of Catwoman, and they're not very good.
No.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to do Gothica.
Gothica and
'Cause
Swordfish.
it was 2003 was Gothica, 2004 was Catwoman.
Oh,
I just had
Swordfish
to-
was right before this.
Yeah, Swordfish was before this.
Yeah.
This is the first film to, in essence, sweep the Razzies. It won Worst Picture, Actor, Actress, Director, and Screenplay. The opposite of the Oscar Grand Slam, making it the shitty equivalent to It Happened One Night, which in 1934 swept the Oscars.
Which I have never seen.
It's very good.
Wait,
had to
no,
watch it in film school.
don't they go on a car ride? Isn't that...
Shit, now you're going to make me remember it.
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole movie is a car ride. I think I have seen that, actually.
The word fuck is used 124 times.
Whoa! But I thought that this was PG-13.
No.
Zounds.
All of the primary cast members, the only one who does not curse at all during his scenes is Christopher Walken.
What?
I don't have time
Yeah.
to say words
I don't.
like shit and fuck.
Yeah.
Oops.
Martin Brest has done nothing since this film.
Nothing.
Well, he has not directed another film. This soured him to the Hollywood experience. There are a total of 10 scenes showcased in the trailers to this film, which did not appear in this film.
Yes.
This is rumored to be a byproduct of changing the story of the movie in mid-production.
Wow.
According to the rumor, Brest had originally written a crime film that was very dark in tone and had an original runtime estimate of 160 minutes. Mid-production, the studio forced him to turn it into a romantic comedy in order to capitalize on the Beniffer craze.
Yeah.
I may have walked after something like that as well.
Yeah.
I probably would I would have finished the movie because I was obligated to do it, but I would be like, you know what, I've made millions and I'm out.
Particularly because I don't think that anybody liked Beniffer. They were kind of like the Kardashians in 2003.
I
It was
don't know.
yeah, they're there, but we all hate them.
Was Beniffer the first time that America just said, we love shit? Was it
I'm
the
gonna
first time?
say definitely not.
Oh? Well, I mean, that was
Let's put it, America loves shit, period.
I mean,
But I think it was
America
the first time that they married people's names together, though, to make
hell.
it like a thing.
Oh, well,
that
yeah.
kind of shit,
Yeah,
maybe.
I
Yeah.
think so, but America loves shit, but this was the first time that it was like runny diarrhea that got burnt in a frying pan, and it was like, oh, give us some more of it.
And was everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Of the 406 user reviews on IMDb, I found this one to be the most helpful, because IMDb is like, did you find this helpful? I found this one helpful. It's written by RoboJesus777, if you're listening out there.
Awesome name, dude.
The title of his review is Those $5.
Judas, you owe me money. 33 cents. Please play up. That's my robot.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the reading in a robot voice.
No,
I'm going to do it in more because there's a way when you find that I'm mispronouncing Gigli, you'll find out why at the end of the review. It is titled Those $5 could have got me some chicken nuggets. 4 exclamation points. Author RoboJesus777.
This is already starting out hot.
Yeah. Oh, it gets better. I could have went to McDonald's with my $5 and gotten something to eat, but instead, I went and saw the new J-Lo Ben Affleck Puke Bonanza. Crap. Titled Gigli. God, I'm an idiot. The first 10 minutes works. It's so hard to read this because it's so funny. The first 10 minutes weren't so bad, but then I realized...
Still gonna die.
But then I realized...
It's very good.
But then I realized I was in Finding Nemo. When I made it to the right theater, I was horrified. This was Gigli? A J-Lo movie all about J-Lo? Well, I never. Anyhow, there's only 2 worse things in this movie. Burning to death and burning to death while watching Gigli. And what's with the title Gigli? I watched it the whole time and I didn't laugh once. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that Robo-Jesus.
Yeah,
You
the
nailed it.
Finding Nemo business, I wish I could have got through that because it's just so funny. Whoops, I'm like, yeah, this is not so bad. Wait a second. This is an animated movie about fish. You.
I could have went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
RoboJesus, you're awesome.
Indeed. Well, there's your show. Tune in. The movie is on Netflix right now, so make sure to do that before they pull it, because it's been on there for a while. I imagine we're probably the only people that are going to watch it. So tune in next week, and in the meantime, get to the chopper. Thank you for listening to Stinker Madness. If this is your first time, we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back to listen more. But now, we'd like to ask all of our listeners for a small favor. We aren't ranking as high as we'd like, and we need your help. Would you please take just a couple of minutes to rate and review us on your preferred listening platform, be it iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever else you can. It takes many hours each week to bring you this show, and just a couple seconds of your time is a huge help for us. And for those of you that have already done this, we say thank you.